One day, Rosie was idling in the yard when Percy arrived.
Guess what, Rosie?
What?
Replied Rosie.
Pegasus is coming home from the mainland,
Said Percy.
He's a flying horse.
Flying horse?
Rosie didn't seem to be too convinced.
Oh yes,
Added Percy.
I saw it with my own eyes. He flew right above me once.
And Percy puffed away, leaving Rosie very puzzled.
Can horses really fly?
She asked her driver. Bless you, no, he chuckled. Pegasus is a cart horse that lives on Thomas's branch line. Harold once had to rescue him from a ditch and airlifted him to the vicar's fete. I've heard he'll arrive by rail, and, if we work hard, the Fat Controller might choose us to take him. After hearing that, Rosie felt excited, and they went back to work.
But one day, the way Gordon was talking, you would have thought Sir Topham Hatt had given this order for quite another reason. It's not fair, grumbled Gordon. What isn't fair? Asked Edward. Letting branch line diesels pull main line trains. Never mind, Gordon. I'm sure Boko will let you pull his freight cars sometimes. Gordon spluttered. I won't pull Boko's dirty cars. I won't run on branch lines. Why not? It would be a nice change. Sir Topham Hatt would never approve, huffed Gordon. Branch lines are vulgar. Gordon puffed away. Edward chuckled and followed him to the station.
And on to the Fat Controller's Railway. We're home. They can't catch you new. Tell Isabel and Toad, please. Douglas called out the news and heard a joyful ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling. He was surprised. Oliver chuckled. That's Isabel, he said. There's a bell on her, you see. She's clever. When we go out together, I pull one way and push the other. When I pull, I can see ahead. When I push, I can't. So Isabel keeps a good lookout and rings her bell to talk to me. Did you know, say? Douglas was impressed. About this Toad, he continued. Is he? Hard you wished, said his driver. Yon's the works. We maun slip in unbeknownst and find a place for Oliver. Douglas tried hard to be quiet, but the night foreman heard them and had to be told their secret. I know just the place, he said, and showed them an empty siding nicely hidden away. Oliver said goodbye and thank you, and Douglas puffed away. Yon's an enterprising engine, he thought. I won away here with Donald, but I'd have been feared to do it on my own.
Oliver and his brake van Toad liked working in the big yards, but one morning Toad noticed that Oliver was unhappy. He decided to find out why.
Excuse me, Mr. Oliver. It seems to me that things are not well with you. If you forgive me for mentioning it.
You're quite right, Toad. All I do is shunt these freight cars onto the turntable.
I long for a nice run.
It's what an engine really needs.
Quite so, Mr. Oliver. May I suggest that you speak to Sir Topham Hatt about your problems?
Soon they were on their way again. Ahead was a red signal light. Oliver didn't realize that the signalman had dozed off. Oliver whistled several times, but the signal stayed red. There must be something wrong with that signal. We'll go slowly and stop by the signal box, said his driver. But they never reached it. The points before the signal box were switched to an old track. They were going the wrong way. Oliver's fireman was concerned. We need to find a water tower soon. Instead, they saw an old station. Disaster lay ahead.
Bill and Ben are tank engine twins. Each has 4 wheels, a tiny chimney and dome, and a small squat cab. Their freight cars are filled with china clay. It is needed for pottery, paper, paint, and many other things. The twins are now kept busy pulling the cars for engines on the main line and for ships in the harbor. One morning, they arranged some cars and went away for more. They returned to find them all gone. The twins were most surprised. Their drivers examined a patch of oil. "That's diesel," they said. "It's a wattle?" asked Bill. "A diseasel, I think," replied Ben. "There's a notice about them in our shed. Coughs and sneezels spread diseasels. You had a cough in your smoke box yesterday. It's your fault the diseasel came." "It isn't. It is." "Stop arguing, you two," laughed their drivers. "Let's go and rescue our freight cars." Bill and Ben were horrified. "But the diseasel will magic us away like the freight cars." "He won't magic us," replied their drivers. "We'll more likely magic him." "Listen, he doesn't know you're twins, so we'll take away your names and numbers, and then this is what we'll do."
I'm the best. I won, and you're the stinky garbage car. But I had to pull all this heavy equipment while your coal cars are all empty.
What's this about empty cars?
Ben didn't collect the coal. What's that you say, Bill? Ben won the race. Ben is the best.
You were supposed to bring the coal, Ben. I need coal to keep digging, and you need coal to keep shunting, and so does Bill. We all need coal, Ben.
Not Timothy. Yeah, he's the odd one out.
Timothy really was the odd one out, because Timothy is an oil-burning steam engine. In fact, he's the only oil-burning steam engine on the whole island of Sodor, and that makes him very special indeed.
You need to go back for the coal, Ben. I've got to keep my pistons pumping.
I'm sure there's plenty left in the hopper. Yeah, there was heaps of coal in there last time I needed some.
And what are we going to do if we run out? What then? No puffing, no digging, no wheezing, no digging?
All right, I'll go. Eventually.
Well, make sure you do.
Oh, that's Marion. She's no fun at all.
But she's right. There's a big order to send to the docks, so you'll all be burning lots of coal.
Cool your boiler, Timothy. We'll get the work done. Yeah! Simmer down. It doesn't mean we can't have a bit of fun.
I don't think you should waste any more.
My whistle's louder than yours, Ben. I don't think so.